Just finished with the yoga club this morning, and I have to share some of that amazing, delicious goodness with you, because teaching live yoga classes for me is very invigorating, and it's so wonderful to see the students practicing with me online, and also just that invigoration and energy that comes from doing a little bit of yoga in the morning, how that can change the outlook on your entire day. And I want to share a quote with you before I share a pose with you to help make your day go a little better. So the quote rather, comes from my teacher, Sonia Choquette, and she says, "Water your own garden first so that you can be your best possible self." Water your own garden first so that you can be your best possible self. I love that idea. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask first. But it's a little bit different, right? Because it's that nourishment, that tending to, that trusting that when you plant a seed or when you plant a flower, that it will grow if it's given the love and the food and the sunlight. But it's going to be that consistency that really makes a difference. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but showing up a little bit each day will have a compound effect, and it's going to add up to make a huge positive difference for you and your plant or your garden, the garden of the heart, in the long run. So here's the pose. You're going to take a wide stance on your sticky mat. Now, what's wide? Well, when you extend your arms, you want your wrist and your ankles to line up. That's a very good beginning. So now, when we're going to go into our side angle pose, you turn your left foot in a little and your right foot open. This is a common stance that we repeat often in yoga. So just to make sure you know where you're going, you want your right heel in line with your left arch. So you might have to move the foot a little. The second thing, you want your right knee and your toes to point towards the top of your sticky mat. Knees and toes always point in the same direction, and then you'll be in a good place. You're going to track right knee over the ankle. Now this is where having taken that wide stance makes a difference. If you start with your feet too close and you try to do this, your knee is going to want to go past the ankle. And in this position, not so safe. So you just heel toe walk that left foot back until your right knee is over your ankle, and you can keep this right leg at about a 90-degree angle. So that's the first two things to think about. Where are your feet? Are they in the right position? Toes pointing where they need to? And do you have your knee over the ankle? Okay. Adding on, we'll turn, but to the other side. Right leg in, left leg open. You've got front heel lined up with back arch. You have the toes pointing towards the edge of the sticky mat, specifically from the center of the ankle to the second toe. Now, as you bend your left leg, the knee is over the ankle. Good. And I'm actually going to do warrior two with you. So what you'll do here is bring your left hand to the inner thigh, and you gently press the inner thigh back towards the wall behind you. It's more of an encouragement. It's not a huge push. And as you press the leg back just gently so that the knee stays pointing towards the toes, take your right hand to the side of your belly and trace a line from the left side of the belly to the right. So your chest spins to be more parallel with the side of the mat while the left inner thigh is pressing back towards the wall behind you. Can you feel that inner thigh and hip opening? I hope I'm not the only one. And then inhale to come up. Turn left leg in, and we continue to add on. Track right knee over the ankle. And you'll notice initially your torso might want to face the diagonal a little so that you can keep the right thigh and the knee and toes pointing to the edge of the mat. Maintain it by using your right hand. It's a reminder now. Right hand presses inner thigh back towards the wall behind you. You use your left hand and you trace from the right side of the belly to the left so that the torso is a little bit more parallel with the side of the mat. And you begin to feel the inner thigh, inner hip opening. Now try to keep your legs like that and extend the arms to a T. One breath. Legs are shaking, it's okay. Inhale, come up. So final time to the left. Turn right leg in. You see hip and thigh turn in. Left leg open. Knee over ankle. Good. Left inner thigh stays pressing back. You spin chest and belly to face the edge of the sticky mat. And you extend the arms. Now, another thing with Warrior Two that you want to watch is that you're not leaning forward over that front leg. Here's a trick to help with that. Extend both arms alongside your ears. Imagine holding on to someone's forearms and they're lifting you up out of your hips. Good work. As they lift you from the ribs up through the fingertips, allow that left thigh to settle. Maintain everything you have. Extend the arms to a T. Look over the left fingertips. Breathe. And then inhale, come up. That's our Warrior Two. Toes face edge of mat. Fingertips together. Bend the knees and step or jump the feet together. So simple, Warrior Two, going over the basics of alignment. It'll make a difference in how you feel for the day. Notice before you begin how you were, after you play. So those of you guys who are joining me on the replay, hello. Notice how you feel afterwards, how those inner thighs and the lift through the chest bring an energy, an upliftment. And let me know, what's your favorite standing yoga pose? What do you like to do? Is there a favorite you have, like tree pose or Warrior One? Or maybe you like the confidence in Warrior Two? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye guys, lots of love.